It was necessary for me to make this video at this particular time, 1.5 days out from Steelers training camp, because I posted a video a couple of days ago and it was just George Pickens dominating in the 1v1s, dominating guys like Minkah Fitzpatrick, Cam Sutton, burnt Akella Weatherspoon. Now, why is that relevant? Well, this is George Pickens coming in as a rookie, doing all the stuff that rookies have to do to get drafted higher, like the combine. He barely played in his last year at Georgia, so he's very, very raw at this point and comes into Steelers training camp, again, as a rookie, and is just kicking everybody's ass. So now that he has all these things heading into year 2 that he didn't have coming in as a rookie, imagine what he's going to do. Like, imagine George Pickens taking that big leap. Now, mind you, even as a first year, when George dropped the ball, Steelers fans couldn't believe it. They were shell-shocked, and the expectation has been that high from the get-go in the NFL. But not only the NFL, at Georgia, he was dominating from a young age. So George is definitely used to the bright lights and that high expectation. And this is the exact reason why I have him becoming a top 10 to top 5, maybe even top 3 wide receiver in the NFL next year if everything goes right with Kenny Pickett, because he's used to being the top dog. I mean, when we talk about Jamar Chase level talent, you can throw George Pickens in there easily. I mean, those guys were the top dogs of the SEC and they transitioned smoothly into the NFL. So I don't see why George Pickens can't enter into that status in this upcoming year. There's no reason he can't, unless, Kenny isn't what we think he is, but let's just hope that that's not the case. George has every single tool that you need to become an elite wide receiver. Every single tool. I mean, a lot of people are comparing Pickens to a guy like DeAndre Hopkins because he's longer, has great hands. I mean, he has that thing that can't be replicated. They both have their different styles, which again, it's just hard to replicate because George is awkward to a point where he's playing on a playground, right? I mean, I've heard somebody say that. I copied it. Whoever said that in the comment section, thank you, because that is the perfect description of George Pickens' game. He's like playing as a kid and he's doing whatever he wants. He's playing freely, but it works. It's highly effective. So seeing kind of more of that awkward style grow and become one of the best in the NFL, if not the best, because again, he does have that type of potential. It's going to be an absolute joy to watch that process. And he has Allen Robinson and Deontay Johnson in the same room as him. So those guys are such elite route runners to the point where if he's picking up on those details that they give him, oh, it's over. It's over for the entire NFL. And from what we've heard, he's already improved his route running coming into this training camp. And I'm not surprised at all because guess what? He was training with Deontay Johnson in Florida during the offseason. So it's going to be a really fun year for this wide receiving unit and just the entire offense in general. Let me know what y'all think George Pickens' stat line is going to be. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video though. That is it for me on this one.